Hello, today we're going to talk about a digital marketing strategy for the Lazy Tulip to hopefully get them um, more popular on social media. This is presented by
Nicholas Bond.
Nicole Gray.
And Sarah Croft.
So let's first start with what we think their brand story is. They're an organically grown business that focuses on vegetarian and vegan food. Their mindful eating, funky vibes, and great coffee makes it a good place to go. Our SWOT analysis is that the strengths are that the food is good, as we've seen from good reviews from TripAdvisor, Yelp, and very advanced Reader's Choice in 2019. They're really active on social media. They post almost once a day. Imagery in their photos are nice. They have a good photographer. Their weaknesses are that their blog hasn't been updated in 3 years, and some of the links to their social media accounts on the website are broken. The opportunities that we think are available to the Lazy Tulip is for them to spotlight their Instagram account because we have an idea for their daily specials on there, and we want people to pay attention to it. We would like to update the layout of the website because it's a real missed opportunity in the fact that it's not as pretty as it could be, and it's not as functional as it could be. We would want to update the blog more regularly. The threats that are present are pretty much present in every single business on the internet, and that's negative reviews. Who is listening? So for the personas, we start with Natalie Black, who is 25, female, and currently enrolled in Georgian College. She's vegan, spends a lot of her time on her laptop for schoolwork, and wants somewhere with a nice atmosphere to do her work and also enjoy lots of coffee. Personally, I relate to Natalie. Next is Eloisa White. She's 75 and female and retired. She spends most of her time with friends in restaurants and wants somewhere to spend a few hours casually with friends while also enjoying good food. Our objectives and goals. Our overall goal is brand awareness and more loyal customers. For our SMART goals, we'd like to see a 5% increase in social media followers for the month and a bi-weekly blog post. KPIs for us to watch are the customers and engagement. Our strategic breakdown starts with paid media. The percentage that we would allocate to paid media is 25% because we feel like there's more important things to spend money on currently. A small amount would still be good and serviceable to the website. For our Google Hours campaign, we're focusing on the fact that it's a brunch place, that it's friendly and a cafe and vegan friendly. So yeah, that's what it looks like.
So next I'm going to talk to you about earned media. We decided to give 25% of the budget to earned media as it won't cost quite as much as the other two medias. We will just need to pay people who will work specifically on the social media accounts the business owns. We felt the adjectives mindful, funky, creative, compassionate, altruistic, hospitable, communitarian, open-minded, motivational, and worldly best match the voice and tone of the business. We chose to keep using the current social media accounts owned by the business as these will all be effective. We will be having daily tweets on Twitter, including retweets of berry events and news, as well as daily stories on Instagram of the day's special items, and then every other day a post on Facebook. Some of these posts will also include holiday events and special events.
So for the content calendar, we split it up for 3 different social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. For Facebook, we are posting every other day, and it's mostly featured items, photos of customers, events, whether they're berry or our events. And for Instagram, we're posting every single day. We're creating a daily special items story so you can see what specials we have every single day. And for Twitter, we're tweeting every single day as well, and it's just news or events or even retweet. One of the themes that we created is the 12 days of giving. So for 12 days before Christmas, we have 2 specials. The first one is if you bring a can of food, you get 10% off your meal. And the second deal is if you bring a can of food, you get a free regular coffee or regular tea with your meal. And we are doing that right up until the 24th of December. So for those 12 days, most of our social media postings are going to be about the 12 days of giving. We also have postings for holiday greetings. We have Hanukkah, Christmas, and we also have New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
So next is owned media. We chose to allocate 50% of the budget to owned media as the business website requires a lot of work. However, once the initial fix of the website is done, the budget can be allocated differently. The improvements we will be making to the website are going to be making the menus part of the actual HTML, as currently the menus are individual images, adding alt text to the images since almost all the images on the website have empty alt tags. We will also be fixing the meta tag description as it appears to be broken on the site, as well as fixing all the broken links on the site. Lastly, we want to add more content to each page on the website because currently they are lacking in content, which could result in the search engines penalizing the website. Next is measuring and tracking. The first method we will be using to track and measure our success is going to be Google Analytics because it will connect nicely to Google Ads. Google Analytics also allows you to track a lot of different statistics for your website, such as the bounce rate and where the website traffic is coming from. So the second method we are going to use to track success will be Checkbot, which is a very helpful browser extension that will show you how good your website's SEO speed and security is and give you suggestions on how to improve them. And thank you for listening.